Performance testing, right? Actually, I will give for the training performance testing. In that performance testing, we have the different tools in market like load runner and Neoload and JMeter loads and so on. Using this tool, we can do for the perform testing. So for market, maximum companies using for the load runner only, 99% of the company using load runner only. If you know for the load runner, every tool will be similar, but the difference is only for your terminology will be different, but our point of view, everything will be same. So yeah. So in load runner is one of the important tool for the performance testing point of view, and Neoload also one of the tool, and JMeter load. These all will be available tools in market, but 99% of the company, all company using for the load runner and JMeter. So that is why I will be give for the training for load runner and same to the JMeter. So once we'll finish the entire load runner course, then we can move to the JMeter. So in load runner, we have the 5 components in load runner. How many components? 5 components. What are there means virtual user generator, controller, and agent process, load generator, analyzer. Using these 5 components only, we can do for the our end-to-end testing. Okay. So I will show you for today how to do for the end-to-end testing. Like first we need to virtual user generator. Virtual user generator, nothing but we want to record the business flow and generate for the script statement purpose. We are using for the virtual user generator. Business flow, nothing but any one of application like Facebook or any flight booking application, any Twitter application will be there. So those applications, what are the transactions we are performing, like launch, login, and after that flight booking and payment, logout. So this is the one business flow for that flight booking application. Maybe Facebook is there. So what is the business flow of the Facebook? We can know Facebook contains like launch, login, and after that upload video, download video, charting, comment, and share and post video or any of the post and send to the logout. So these are the business flow. So this business flow, how to we can record means using for the virtual user generator, we can record the business flow, and after record is completed, automatically the code will be generated in the view user. So controller, nothing but once your script is completed, then the script you want to execute with the multiple user point of view, we need to use for the controller. See, in virtual user point of view, we need to do for the single user point of view. Actually, what is the performance testing main aim? We want test with the application behavior under various conditions, like we have the Facebook application will be there. So we need to test with the number of users, their application will be good or not. Is there is any point of view slow, or any point of view their application is crossing or not, we need to check. So that point of view we need to check with the single user, it's good, no, right? So we need to test with the multiple users like 1000 users, 2000 or 1 lakh users. So we need to using the controller, we can design the scenario and execute for the test. So controller, we can use that one. Once execution is completed, you want to analyze the results, nothing but launch is how much time it's taken, and after that login how much time is taken. For example, okay, so for example, I will open one application, then you will be good for that point of view. Okay, so just I will open one application, some flight booking application. This is the flight booking application. So what are the things you are performing? You are launch the application. After launch, what you are doing? Login, right? You are doing for the login. So you are giving for the username and password and clicking for the B. So this is the flight booking application. So this is the web tour is one of the application. In that we are doing for the flight booking. See, for example, Paytm will be there. Using the Paytm, we can book the movie ticket, or you can book the flight ticket. Everything is possible, right? So Paytm is application. In that we are performing for the different actions. And as same to here also, web tour is application. In that web tour, using the web tour application, we are booking the flight. So that is why you are clicking the flight. And after that, we are finding the flight, like what is the departure city, what is the arrival city. You need to select any one of the departure city and arrive city. And after that, we want change for the departure date, arrive date, return date means you can change it. If it is a manually, you can change it. And we need to select the seating preference also. If you want windows, you can select window. Maybe of a type of seat. If you want first or business or anything you want, you can select this. And after that, click on continue. And so you can observe flight departing from the London to Paris for this date. So for this date, these are the available flights. So these all will be available flights. Depends on the time, depends on the cost. We need to book our ticket, right? So we have the different ticket will be the flights will be there. You can select any one of the flight and click on continue. And after that, this is the payment details. So we are book ticket means must be, we should be do for the payment, right? So we need to do for the payment. So before that, it is asking for the some mandatory things. You need to give for the credit card number and expire date of the credit card. Okay, and click on continue. See, thank you for booking through web tour application. Means through web tour application where ticket is booked successfully. Then sign up. So this is our business flow. So this business flow, how to we can record the Vusion, we'll see now. So this is the Vusion. Once you can install your software, you are able to see the virtual user generator and controller and analysis. Okay. So now I will open for the virtual user generator. So this is the virtual user generator and version will be 2021. Now we need to record that business flow. What is the application we are seeing, right? Like web tour application. So that application we can see here how it is happening for how to we can record. See, once you can open this virtual user generator, it will be look like this. And after that, you need to click on add new script. Okay, and after that, click on add new script. These all available protocols. Protocol nothing but it's a communication between the applications to add a tool or server. So means we need to record the script means some communication will be needed. So that communication will be, we have the different protocol. Maybe you are doing for the SAP application, then you need to select for the SAP protocol. Maybe you are doing for the some different applications, any Oracle application, you can select for the Oracle. Means which application you are doing, based on that you need to select for that application as a protocol. But now we are doing for the, that is the web-based application only. Web-based nothing but through website we are opening for that URL. Those all URL we can call it as a web-based applications, like flight booking applications, Paytm, or banking applications, insurance applications, healthcare applications. These all will be web-based application only. For our real-time projects also, most of the web applications only will be there, like it's a banking, insurance, healthcare domain. So that is why we are selecting for the protocol web HTTP HTML, because we are doing for the web application. And after that, we need to give for the script name here. So which application we are doing? Web tour application. In that web tour application, we are doing for the flight booking. And I'm giving for the today date. And after that, click on create button. See, once you can click on create button, it will open for our Vusion like this. So now you want to record the script, means this is the record button. So no need to do anything, just we want to record means you can click on that record button. Once click on record button, one pop-up window, start recording pop-up window will open. For here is the application will be there. So application nothing but you want to, which browser you want to select, like Google Chrome or Microsoft Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge, or which browser you want, you need to select. So any one of the browser is fine. Now I'm selected for the Google Chrome. And so going to here URL nothing but which application you are testing, like you are testing for the like which application, like Facebook application, then you need to give for the Facebook application www.facebook.com. Maybe you are doing for the any banking application, then what we need to give, for example ICICIbank.com we are giving. Mastan, which URL we need to give?
www.icici.com.
ICICI Bank URL. Means we need to understand here one thing. Just which application we are testing, you need to give for that application URL. So this URL will be our team or our teammates or anyone will be provide. So you need to take that URL and you need to keep it here in URL place. Now we are doing for the which application? Web tour application, right? You can take for the web tour URL. So proper URL you need to take. Otherwise, you see this is the proper URL. You can copy. Maybe you are opening for the Facebook assume. You can take for the Facebook means you can open this and link and click on this. And now you are able to see that this is the URL for the Facebook. So you can go there and copy here. This is the proper URL. See https://www.facebook.com. So which URL you want, you need to take that like this. So now we are doing for the flight booking application. I copied this URL and I paste from the URL place here because I am doing for the project will be web tour now. So not only we are doing for the every time web tour, we have the different application will be there. I will give for the everyday assignment to your guys and you need to complete that assignment. Same time I will explain for the different applications also. Okay. Now I am doing for the web tour application. And now I am start recording. Just click on start record button and click on OK. Then what will happen? Which browser I selected? Google Chrome, right? Automatically the browser will open which URL you are open. Like we are not doing anything manually. So the browser automatically open with that. So you can observe automatically which URL you are given. Web tour URL you are given. Automatically launch is completed or not?
Yes.
So after launch is completed, what we need to do?
Login.
Login. So which you are doing for that, that is the login. We can call it as a transaction. Login is a one transaction. Click on flight is one transaction. Find flight is a one transaction. Payment is one transaction. Sign out is one transaction. We can call it as a each and one scenario. We can call it as a transaction. So what is you are performing? You need to give for the transaction name. What you are performing? Start transaction. Login you are doing. So you need to give for the login. Okay. And give for the okay. And after that, you need to perform for the login, like username, password, we are giving. Click on login. The login is completed or not?
Yes.
Completed means we need to end the transaction. See, we have the start transaction means before starting for the your what are the actions you are performing, you need to give for start transaction. After you are completed that, you need to end the login. See, login is you need to end. Again, what you are doing, you are click on flights. So before click on this flight, you need to give for the start transaction name is a click on flight. And click on flights. So now click on flight is completed, right? You need to end the transaction name is a click on flight. Now what we are doing, we are finding the flight. So you need to give for the transaction name is a find flight. Now you need to select for the departure city and array city, and you can change for this Windows coach and click on continue. And these all available flights. So I'm not ending the transaction here, find flight, because this is also we are finding the flight only. This is the same transaction. So that is why I'm not ending this one. And these all available flight. You need to select any one of this. I'm selecting for the Blue Sky Air 233 flight. And click on continue. Now you can observe find flight is completed or not. So transaction is completed. You need to end this. Now what you are doing?
Payment details.
Payment details. Very good. Payment we are doing. So you can give it as a payment details and click on OK. Now you can perform for the payment details. Like you need to enter for the street name and address. These things, some mandatory things it is asking. Okay. And city you can give for the Hyderabad. And credit card number you can give for the credit card number and expire date. Okay. And so this just we have the mandatory data and click on continue. See, it's a payment completed. Your ticket booking is successfully done. Okay, your ticket
Yes.
booking is successfully done. So your payment is transaction completed. You need to end this. So your transaction everything
And
is completed. You need to come out from the application. Means you need to click on sign off. So before
sign
click on sign off, we need to give for the start transaction name is a sign off.
off. Sign off.
Click on OK.
Okay.
Now click for the sign off. See, we are
Okay.
come out from the application. You need to end the transaction sign off.
End the
Now,
transaction. Okay.
what is our
This
business flow? Entire business flow we are recorded. Like we are click on launch, login, and flight booking and payment logout. So everything is our what is the business scenario we are right. That is we are recorded successfully. You need to stop recording. This is the stop recording button. You can click on stop recording. Once click on stop recording, automatically the code will be generated. No need to write manually and don't click on cancel. Okay, you should wait for the until the code will be performed. So automatically the window will open. Now everything will be recorded in action part. You can go to the action part. And now we are able to see the everything is recorded or not. You need to check. See, we are started a last start transaction login. We have started login. In the login, what are details we are given? Username, password we are given. You can observe username and password I
username,
give.
password.
Means login is started here. Login is started here and end from there. End from here. Login is ended. LR end transaction. We can call it as a start transaction, end transaction. Start transaction means
Yes.
starting your transaction means which application, which action you are performing, like login you are performing. That is the login starting. After login is completed, we are given for the end transaction login. And after that login, we are given which transaction name. Click on flight.
Flights.
And you can observe is ended for the click on flights. And
End
to here, after that, what we done, find flight transaction we are given. Like we are finding the flights like departure city, arrival city. See, you can observe departure London and departure date and arrive and return date and number of passengers, seat preference, everything is recorded. And this is also find flight only. We are selected for the 233 flight. So that is the flight. This is the flight details, means reservation details. Now we are done for the payment transaction. So you can go here and this is the start transaction payment. Means we are enter for the payment details like first name, last name and address 1, address 2 and credit card number, expire date. See, all will be recorded. So by seeing also you need to identify the okay, this transaction maybe is a payment transaction. Means this is not a code like C language, Java language. It's a very simple language. Okay. And going down and payment details ended here. And again started transaction sign off and it is ended
Sign off.
sign off.
And
Now
sign off.
everything is recorded or not?
Recorded.
Yes.
Everything is recorded.
Okay. So now everything is recorded. Already you guys will be known because we already explained, right? So now what we need to do means we can click when we are performing the application, which code is generating, you need to observe. See, for example, I'm doing for the launch. Launch means what I'm doing, clicking. Your clicking means it is a generated for the which function means web URL function. Your clicks means any click is happening means it is a generated from the web URL function. After that, what you are doing, you are entering some data to the application. You are entering the data means which function it is generated. You can observe login and come to here and which function is generated. Web submit data. So web submit data means you can observe you are entering the data means you are submitting the some data to the application. That is why which function it is generated. Let's submit data and after login. So after login, what we are doing? Click on flights. You are clicking flights means which function it will generated? Assume anyone? Yes. Clicks means which function it will generated. You are clicking, click on flight. Which function it will generated? Web URL function it is generated. So you can observe, click on flight, which URL it is generated, web URL function is generated. And after that, you are click for the flights, and after that we are submitting the some data, like you are giving for the some data to the application. Again, you are submitting the data, means which function it is generated, web submit data. Web submit data. You can observe here, I submitted like departure date, arrive, return date, means some inputs we are giving to the application. That is why you are submitting the some data to the application. That is why which function it is generated, web submit data. And after that, again we are selecting and click on this. Again, you are submitting some data, right? This is the flights, you are submitting the data. So again, you are submitting, means which function it is generated, web submit. After that, you can click on continue. Again, you are entering some data, means you are submitting the data. Payment also, which function it will generated,
Web submit data.
web submit data. So web submit data. And after that, we are finally, after entering for data is completed, now we are doing for the sign off, means you are, what you are doing, clicking. Click means which function it is generated, web URL function is generated. Now is clear, right? You are everyone see, means
Yes.
you are clicking means which function it will generating,
Web URL.
web URL.
Web URL.
Submitting some data means which function it is generating,
Web submit data.
Web submit data.
So for now, in this script, what are the functions you are observed? Web URL, web submit,
Web URL, web submit
Web
data.
submit data.
and LR start transaction, LR end transaction also you are seeing.
Start and end transactions. Yes.
So which purpose we can use LR start and end transaction?
Flight book.
Recording.
No. Which purpose means we want to
Speed.
measure that particular transaction response time. Means I want for the sign off code only, how much time it's taking, means if I not given for this start and end transaction, you are
You
not
can't
getting
find
for that particular transaction response time. Means sign off is taken for the 250 seconds or 1 minute. How you know, means
Transaction.
when you are given transactions only, then you will be able to see the that is only our important, right? See,
Yes.
in Facebook application will be there. You are done for the all applications. Then while uploading a video, it is taking for the 3 minutes, but you are not given transaction name. Then you know, you don't know. So that is why what you need to do, you need to give for the must each and every transaction. We need to give for the transaction name. So that is only our major job. You can observe launch we are not given. So you can observe, we will execute once. We'll execute this. See, now you can observe transactions. See, total we have 5 transactions: login, click on flight, find flight, payment, details, sign up. But launch you got?
No.
Because you are not given launch transaction. So means how to can calculate for that launch transaction response time? You are unable to capture. So if it is a miss any transaction, we can give for the manually also. This is the start transaction name. So what is the transaction name? Launch URL. And what is the transaction name you are given? End transaction also you need to give for the same name. This is the end transaction. Click on this, control it and save it. And now you can execute. Now you are able to see the launch also, how much time taken for that. So now you can observe launch as came, and how much time is taking? 537 milliseconds happening. See, for this is for one user point of view. So major thing we need to what we need to concentrate, maybe you need to execute for this is the 50 users or 100 or 1000 users, and each and every user we are exactly 2 seconds, more than 2 seconds happening or not, we need to check. More than 2 seconds happening or not, we need to check. So that is our main duty. So scripting point of view, we need to do for script like this. Okay. For now, you guys will be clear, right? In scripting, what are the functions it is generated? Maybe when we are click means which function it will generated?
Web URL.
You are entering some data to the application. Then,
Web submit data.
okay, which purpose we are using for the LR start and LR end transactions?
We're finding
We will give particular
To measure the
Measuring-
particular transaction response time.
particular transaction.
To measure the particular transaction response time.
response
So
time.
now we can observe here. So we can call it as a, this is the transaction response time, means launch transaction response time, login transaction response time, click on flight transaction response time, find flight and sign off. So we can call it as a response time. Got it?
Yes.
Second.
So now I'm stopping for here. Okay. And everyone also today assignment I'm giving. I think everyone is installation is completed or not?
Yes, completed.
డౌన్లోడ్ చేశాను బ్రో, అది ఇన్స్టాల్ ఒకసారి చూడరా బ్రో.
Okay, okay. We'll finish this class and we'll see. Okay. And okay. And today assignment I will tell you. Okay. After that we'll connect. Okay. We have the time will be there. Okay. No worry. Okay. So today assignment will be everyone can record the web2 script and observe for the everything is recorded correct or not. And do for the start transaction and transactions also properly during the record, and observe for the what are the functions will be generated. And if you are submitting data, it is a web submit data is generated or not, you need to observe. And once your script is recording and everything is completed, you can look on that. And tomorrow I will see the everyone script.
ఓకే.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone have
Okay.
web2 URL. If you don't have, I will sharing for the chart window. Okay. Please take that.
గూగుల్లో సెర్చ్ గూగుల్లో వెబ్ టూర్ యూఆర్ఎల్ అన్ని.
Yeah, you can search also, it will come.
ఓకే. హలో
Yeah.
హలో బ్రో,
Yeah.
ఇది వర్చువల్ వర్షన్ 2021 కదా మీది, నాది 2020 అని వచ్చింది బ్రో. నో ప్రాబ్లమా?
Version problem name.
ఓకే.
Username, password also I'm typing. Okay. Okay. Username, password, and URL also I saved here, and you can use. Now I stop the recording and we'll see the